If you've never made any money online like $100, $500, or $1,000 per day, week, or month, etc., then I guarantee you that this video is gonna be the one that changes that, because I'm going to show you a boring but guaranteed and proven way to make money online even with just your smartphone. I actually made $80 myself in just a couple of minutes for this video to prove to you that this simple and easy method of making money online actually works and that it pays. So if you also do what I'll teach you in this video for a couple of hours, I can guarantee you that you can make hundreds or even thousands of dollars easily. It doesn't matter whether you are just a beginner, you don't need any skills or experience, and you definitely don't need to be a genius either. Anyone can do this. Heck, even my grandma can do this. All you need is a smartphone, a good internet connection, and you need to be fast when working on your smartphone or your computer, because you'll be making money every single minute. And don't worry, you'll be guided all along the way so that you don't make any mistakes or lose any money. So let's jump right in. Before I show you the site where people are literally making money every single minute easily, I want you to take note of this. Most people who trade, whether it's crypto, stocks, or forex trading, they trade using their own brains and some strategies that they've learned, but majority of the traders always lose money. However, with the method and site that I'm going to show you, it is risk-free, because first, they give you in advance the signals of where Bitcoin is going to be in the next minute. That way, you know in advance, so you don't even need to bother to speculate on your own. And second, they give you compensation if at all you end up losing your money while using their signals and their trading calculator. So that way there's no risk of you losing any of your own money, and the best of all is that you don't need lots of money to start, because you can even start from as low as $10, which I actually recommend for slow learners so you can get familiar with the site. So what is the site that I'm talking about? Well, it's actually called Coinwise. You might ask to say, how does one make money with Coinwise? Good question. Well, you make money by speculating the amount at which Bitcoin is going to be in the next minute, whether the price is going to be big, small, odd, or even number. And the speculation is all done for you. So if you are correct, you make money right away, but if the signal you are given is incorrect, you move to the next stage until you win using an 8-stage calculator which they give you to follow. And when you win, all the losses that we encountered in the previous stages will be fully recovered, and you also make profits on top of that. So following the calculator is very, very important, because you don't risk losing your own money, because your money is like broken down into smaller quantities to fit the 8-stage calculator. And it rarely happens that you finish all the 8 stages without winning. That's why they are even willing like to compensate traders if that happens, because it rarely does. Like for me, it's been like 3 months now since that I've known and used this site, and I haven't encountered any loss of up to 8 stages. Let me now give you a step-by-step guide on how to make money with this site, and I'm actually going to try making money in this video to prove to you that it actually works. So first step, you want to head over to whatever browser that you use, then you're going to type Coinwise. After you search, you click on this link. It's coinwise.org. That's the name of the site. So I'm gonna show you how to deposit the money, and then I'm also going to show you how everything works. As you can see, I have $0 in my account, and then let's go back. So this is what you use to trade BTC28. When you click on it, you are given a 1-minute timer or 60-second timer. So right now, as you can see, it's counting down. So it gives you the countdown when it reaches 15 seconds and below. When it reaches 15 seconds, it starts the countdown. So as you can see right now, I have $0 in my account, and then now I'm gonna try to recharge $12 for this tutorial. I just want to show you how to deposit. So as you can see, I've copied the link, and then you can either go to Bybit or Binance. Once you go to Binance, you need to click on assets, as you can see. Then you need to click on withdraw, since you want to deposit money into the other account. Then USDT you send via crypto network. So as you saw, I copied the link from the address which I want to deposit into. So I've pasted the link. You need to make sure that you click on TRC20. TRC20, that's the network address. then you need to enter the amount that you want to deposit into the site. So for me it's going to be $12, but Binance will get a $1 fee, so the money that's going to be sent to the site is going to be $11. So you need to ensure that all the details that you've entered are correct, and then afterwards you click on confirm. So that's what I'm doing right now. You verify your passkey if you entered your passkey and whatnot. Right now, as you can see, the withdrawal is processing. So as you can see, my balance right now, I have $0. So right now there, as you can see, it's saying completed, so which means I've successfully sent the money from my Binance account to CoinRise. So now I'm gonna take you to CoinRise so that you can see that the money has reached. So at first it was $0, so now let me try to refresh. Now I have $11 because I was supposed to initially send $12, but Binance got a $1 fee, so now I've received $11 in my CoinRise account. So this is the money that we're going to use to trade with. So all you simply need to do is go to home, yeah, as you can see, then you go on where it says top trade, then you click on BTC28. This is the interface that we use. So you need to click on 1 minute timer so that you are making money each and every minute. So you also need to ensure that you take note of the issue number. As you can see right now, the issue number is 426. So all you need to do, like I said, is to speculate whether the Bitcoin price is going to be either big, small number, odd or even number. So you also need to make sure that you use the calculator in order to trade. So as you can see, all you need to do is put in the amount that you are using to trade. So for me, it's going to be $11 since that's the amount that I have in my CoinRise account. Then I click on calculate, then it's going to give you the 8 stages that you need to trade. So this is very important. Like I said earlier, what you need to do is when you win, like in the first stage, you continue using the first stage until you lose. So when you lose, that's when you go to the next stage, which is the second stage. Then when you go to the second stage, you lose, you go to the third one, to the fourth, to the fifth, until you win. Then you go back to the first stage. That's how basically this trading works. You use the first stage if you are winning until you lose. That's when you move on to the next stage. Then you continue moving to the next stage and so on. If you continue losing until you win, then you go back to the first stage, and then all the money that you lost in the previous trading that you did will be recovered once you win to whatever stage. So now I'm gonna give you an example of how exactly you need to trade. Okay, so right now I'm just waiting for this timer to finish. Then I'm gonna try to trade so that you can see how easy it is to make money with this site. So as you can see, that was a win. So now I'm gonna try to trade right now. So in the group they said I need to click on big, so meaning the number is going to be a big number. Then I trade. I've decided to put in $0.03 because that's what it showed in the calculator. I'm using the calculator to put in the amount that I need to trade with. So as you can see, they said trade big. The issue number is 430. So that's what I did there. As you saw, the issue number is, as you can see, it's 430 because you need to get the 3 digits that are at the end. So 430. So right now the timer is going down. So let's see if either what we traded is going to be a win or a lose. So as you can see, that was a win. So that's basically how it is. They give you the signals in the group, you trade. So as you can see, I made $0.05 from what I traded with, which was 0.03. So yeah, that's basically how easy it is. As you can see, when I was trading, I made $7 here and whatnot. So this is pretty much easy to do. All you need to do is just to follow instructions. They give you the signals to trade with and everything. So this is basically an easy way to make money. As you can see now, at first it was $11.0000 and everything. So right now I have 11.02. So I'm gonna try to withdraw now so that you can see that it's possible to also withdraw the amount it's not like the site is going to steal your money or anything. So I'm gonna try to withdraw the whole amount, which is $11, and then the site also gets a $1 fee. So in my case, I'm going to receive $10 in my Binance account. So if you want to withdraw, all you need to do is click on deposit into your Binance or Bybit account. Then you click on USDT TRC20, that's the network that we're using. And then here you are also going to copy the address. So you need to copy the address either of your Bybit or Binance or whatever crypto app or site that you use. Then you paste the address there into the withdrawal address, because I want my money to go into my Bybit account. So now I click on submit. Then they are going to send you the code using your email address. So you are supposed to enter the code which they send you. So right now I'm gonna click on send so that they can send me the code which I need to put into this bar. And then as you can see, so that's the code which they sent me. So I'm gonna copy that, and then I'm gonna go back to CoinRise, and then I'm going to paste it in there. And then all I simply do is click on confirm. So as you can see, withdraw is successful. So right now I'm gonna check on my Binance if I received. So usually it takes like 5-10 minutes or even more. I remember the first time I tried to trade, it took like an hour or two. So it depends. So yeah, but all the time that I've tried to withdraw from this site, it has always worked. So right now I've withdrew the amount. That's why you are seeing $0 there. So I'm gonna go back to my Binance so that I can show you proof if either I've received the money or not. So it's basically easy to make money with this site. So I was just trying to give you an example of how to deposit and withdraw using the site, and you're also supposed to use the calculator like I said. So once you follow the instructions, you do this for a couple of hours, you can make a ton of money. Because whether you are trading crypto, stocks or forex, as you might know, the more money that you invest, the more money that you make. It's basically the same thing with this site. So for me, you've probably seen that I've just lost $2 in transfer fees while trying to show you that it's easy to deposit and withdraw using this site. But don't worry, I'm going to trade and make even more than that in this video. Though I'm going to use a slightly higher amount this time around for you to see that it's actually easier to make more money if you are using even bigger amounts or higher amounts, so to speak. So if you are trying to click on their customer care, you simply click on this customer care symbol that I'm dragging around, as you can see. So all you simply need to do is click on it, and then you can talk to their customer care service either on WhatsApp or online using their site or on the Telegram channel. So I found it to be very easy to speak to them using their Telegram channel. So that way, if maybe you encounter losses up to 8 stages, they can simply refund you the losses that you've encountered. So now I'm gonna go back to my Binance to see if I've received the amounts that I deposited. As you can see, I have now $10.50, basically $0.49, $10.49. So as you can see, the transaction was completed. I received $10 from CoinRise. So yeah, it's basically legit. I haven't had any issues of withdrawing or depositing money. So sometimes you just need to be patient. When you withdraw, it can take a bit of time, but as you can see, I've gotten my $10 back from CoinRise. So now I'm gonna try to deposit $50 into CoinRise so that you can see that the more money that you put into CoinRise to trade with, the more that you're going to make. So I'm also going to be using the calculator so that I don't encounter any losses or I don't risk losing my money and all. Okay, so right now there's a timer going on. Let's see what the results will be. Let's go to the Telegram group to see what the results were. So this was a win. So immediately they show you the results for the previous trade. They also give you a signal for the next trade in advance. Like in this case, the last trade's issue number was 67 or 067. So which means the next one is going to be 068, which they've already told me that I need to trade odd. And don't bother following the recommended quantity, since us we are using the calculator, so we don't need to use the recommended amount. So now let's go back to CoinRise and trade odd. So I'm gonna type 0.1. Why 0.1? Because I'm using the 8-stage calculator with $50. So as you can see in my 8-stage calculator, I have inputted $50. So meaning in the first stage I use 0.1, and in the second stage I use 0.3, and in stage 3 I use 0.6, and so on. So basically, if I win, I'll still be trading on stage 1 until I encounter a loss. That's when I move to stage 2. If I lose in stage 2 as well, I move to stage 3. But if I win in stage 3, or whether I lose up to stage 8, then I win in stage 8, I then go back to using stage 1 again. So in summary, if you win, you use stage 1. But if you lose, you move to the next stage until only when you win. Then you can go back to stage 1 again. But if it happens that you encounter losses in all the 8 stages, you can talk to their customer service team. They'll be able to compensate you. All you need is to provide them your trading screenshots from your orders history to prove that you are following their rules and their trading signals. By doing so, they'll be able to fully compensate you. So now let's continue trading. I'm gonna put 0.1. So that's where the 0.1 was coming from. They said odd, so as you can see, I've clicked odd, and then now I'm trading. As you can see, I have $50 in my account. That's what I'm using right now. I've deposited $50 to trade with, to see how much I can make in what time. I'm gonna be speeding this video up because we can't wait for each and every 60 seconds. So as you can see, the timer is going down. Yeah, so now I'm going to go to the Telegram group to see if that was a win. So this one was a loss, and they've said we need to trade even. So now I'm gonna put 0.3. Why? Because I've lost in the first stage. So I'm gonna use 0.3, and I've clicked even there. So now I'm gonna trade, and you need to be really quick, because if it reaches 15 seconds timer, you won't be able to trade. So right now my countdown is already going down. So let's see if what we traded was a win or a loss. So I'm gonna go to the Telegram group to see. So that one was also a loss, and they've said we need to trade big. So this time around I'm gonna put 0.6. Why? Because the previous one was also a loss. So I'm gonna put 0.6 big, meaning I'm speculating that the Bitcoin number this time around is going to be a big number. So as you can see, the countdown is going down right there. So you need to be quick when trading. So I'm gonna go to the Telegram group to see whether that was a win or a loss. So that one was a win, and they've said we need to trade big. So since I've won, I now go back to stage 1, which is $0.1. So 0.1, and they've said we need to select a type big, and now I'm trading. So the order has been generated, as you can see. So let's see if that was a win or a loss. So as you can see, that one was a win. So they've said we need to trade small. So as you can see, I'm really quick. So $0.1, that's what we are supposed to use, or 0.1 USDT rather. The countdown just finished, so let's go back to this. So that one was a loss as well. So they've said I need to trade big. So now I put 0.3, because on the calculators in the second stage I need to put 0.3. So I'm gonna go back to the group again to see if that one was a win or a loss. So that one was also a loss, and now they are saying we need to trade odd. So this time around I'm gonna put 0.6, because the second stage was also a loss. So the order has been generated. Let's try to see if that one was also a win or a loss. So that one was also a loss. So as you can see on the calculator now, I need to put $1.4, and they've said we need to select the type big. So the order has been generated, as you can see. So I'm basically using the calculator so that if anything happens, I can go and contact them to show them the proof that I was doing the correct things, so that they can compensate me if at all I encounter losses in all the 8 stages. So that one was also a win, as you can see. So they've said we need to select big, and now I'm putting 0.1 USDT again. So this is basically how you do. You just use the first stage if you continue winning, and then when you lose, you go to the next stage until you encounter a win. That's when you go back to the first stage again. So as you can see, the amount is steadily going up, but once I reach somewhere around $60 or 58, somewhere there, it compounds like really quick. So you see what I'm talking about. You're gonna see, because I made like $80 in just a few minutes doing this trade. So you're gonna see the amount that I'm going to make by the end of this video, and then I'm also going to try to withdraw so that you can see that this is legit. So now I'm on $51, as you can see, $51.1. So after doing a couple of more trades, I made $58. So as you can see, I have $58 now. After doing a couple of more trades, I've decided to fast forward the video because I don't want it to be very long. So I've decided to put $58 in my calculator, as you can see right now, which means in phase 1 I'm going to be from now on using 0.2 USDT, stage 2 0.4, stage 3 0.7, just like that, as you can see, all the way up to stage 8. So meaning now it has changed. Even the profit that I'm making now is going to be higher. So that's the reason why I've decided now to put $58, the exact amount that I have in my CoinRise account. So this is what I'm using right now. If I win, I'm going to be using 0.2. Again, if I win, 0.2 until I encounter a loss. That's when I go to 0.4. And yeah, if I lose again, I go to the third stage until I win. Then I go back to the first stage again. As you can see, the countdown, it's now done. So I'm going to go to the group. So this one was also a loss. So now they said I need to click on even. So 0.7 is what I'm using since now I'm on stage 3. So I've clicked on even, as you can see on the calculator there. Let's see, I'm gonna go back to the group to see whether that was so this one was a win. So if you notice, it's $57, right? So since I made some losses, that's why it's gone down to $57. Once I win, all the losses that I made are going to be recovered, plus I'm going to also make some profit on top. As you can see, I made $3 and everything. Now I'm on 65 USDT. So the timer is going down, as you can see. So I'm gonna check in the group again to see whether that was a win or a loss. So this one was a win. Now I have $71 or 71 USDT. I made $1 there, some losses. I made up to $33 in a single trade, as you can see right now. So you need to make sure that the time that you are using is on 1 minute timer. So I'm going to move that to 1 minute. So I'm going to trade. They said we need to click on big, so I'm going to use 0.2 since we just won the previous one. So I think I might be already late by this time. So you'll see what happens if you happen to be a bit slow. As you can see, stop trading and look forward to the next issue. So if you're a bit slow, it happens that you can't be able to trade. And if, let's say, you've lost some money and everything, so it can be a bit devastating, if you're unable to trade and they've already given you a signal and everything. So you need to be really quick so that you don't make any mistakes. So as you can see, for me here, I was told to look forward to the next issue or the next trade because I was a bit late to trade. So once it reaches the 15 seconds timer, you are unable to trade. So you need to be really quick so that you can do your trades without having any challenges. So after doing a couple of more trades and everything, as you can see, I made up to $80. I started with $50 and ended up making up to $80. So that's a $30 profit by just trading in a few minutes. So as you can see, I just withdrew $81 into my Bybit account from CoinRise to my Bybit account. So here it's saying the withdrawal was successful. They got their $1 fee right there, and then so meaning on my Binance account I'm going to receive 80 USDT. That's basically how much I made during this entire process of showing you how easy it is to make money with CoinRise. So as you can see right now, I have zero because I decided to withdraw everything from my CoinRise account. So that's basically how easy it is. As you can see, I received 80 USDT into my Binance account by just trading in a few minutes using the signals which they give me without losing any money at all. So I made $30 in just a few minutes of trading. So as you have seen, I went from $50 to $80 in just a few minutes, or 120 minutes to be precise. Yeah, it might be a small amount, but I was able to make this only on my phone with an initial investment of only $50. This proves that literally anyone can make money with this site if you do it correctly, like I've shown you in this video. And if you trade for a couple of hours, you could easily make $1,000 in a single day, like my friend who decided to trade the whole day with a $500 investment and he ended the day with over $1,200. Cause like if you trade for a couple of hours, it's easy and possible to double your initial investment in a single day. Like for me, I started with $50, then I made $30 in total profit in just 2 hours of trading. Now imagine if I continued trading for a couple of hours, maybe 4 or 5 hours, that means I would have easily doubled my money to over $100. While on the other side, if I had started with $100, that means I would have made $60 in profit in those 2 hours, or making over $200 in a day if I trade for a couple of hours. Because on the calculator, it shows that the profit per minute with a $100 investment is 0.28 USDT. Now if you multiply that by 60 minutes, that's $16.8. And if you also multiply this amount by, like, let's say you trade for 6 hours, that means you would easily double your money. And you can actually make more than this if you are making money in the upper stages of the calculator, because the calculation we just did is for stage 1s only, and it doesn't happen that you are just winning in stage 1 only. No, that's not how it works. This means that you would make $1,000 in a week with an investment of only $100 if you traded for 2 or more hours on top of that per day, or $1,000 per day in total profit if you have a risk appetite of trading with more than $500 of investment. The links of the websites, the Telegram signal, and the calculator are in the description. Now bear in mind that this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment and education purposes only. I'm just showing you a way that I've tried to make money online. So do your own due diligence and only invest what you can afford. But if you are not into trading, or you don't want to invest any of your own money but you want to make thousands of dollars per month, then YouTube is the best option overall. I actually make money off of this channel and my other YouTube channel, and there are others who make thousands and even millions of dollars per month only on YouTube, like Mr. Beast. So if you want to utilize this opportunity and make money on YouTube, then click this video where Mr. Beast, the biggest creator on the platform, is going to show you how to grow and make money on YouTube.